Welcome to our channel.
Let's do that again because that's not what I wanted. Welcome back to my channel, Living Like Lulu. And as you can see, I'm not even looking at the camera. I'm looking at the young babes. I'm then looking at myself. Yeah, dab for them. So yeah. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Living Like Lulu. So today, as you can see, I'm not by my beautiful self. That's what I was trying to say. I'm here with Triple O, and if you guys don't know him, get to know, okay? And today, as I told you guys last week, I'm going to be doing Women's Wednesdays. Well, I'm trying to think of a different name, obviously. But yeah, Women's Wednesdays, we're going to be talking about women's issues, and I'm going to have a guest. And I told you I'm going to have a surprise, and I got Triple O. So, today's topic is what men really want.
Wow.
Yes, wow.
Wow.
And the reason why I'm saying that is because, like, I'm tired of you guys saying you want one thing, but then you go for another thing. So, I'm going to ask you the question, what qualities do men really look for in a woman?
It's funny because a lot of guys, in general, like, we are very visual.
Yeah.
So it's a thing of, you see something like, oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, what's the saying? Men are attracted by what they see, women are attracted by what they hear.
Yeah, and I think it's a thing of where men and women are very visual, and men and women are both emotional beings. So, but it's the sliding scale, and it differs between the two sexes. So it's very easy to get, as a man, to get sidetracked by what you see. It's like, okay, this is
yeah.
And then that's where an element of self-control is then necessary, and it's like, okay, cool, we never get it right, and I'm speaking from a place, okay, cool, I've made some mistakes in the past, and I'm like, Lord, you know what, help me get to a space where it's like, alright, cool, not so captivated by the visual beauty or the physicalities of a woman, but then it's okay, cool, what do you need in terms of the characteristic of a woman, and what really is about her. It's okay, cool, listen, this is where my purpose is, this is where I'm going, this is the kind of individual I am. So it's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. So I think for a man to understand, and I'm not necessarily trying to give relationship advice to say, but like, I think from my understanding,
give the relationship advice. Give it to them. There's wisdom. Give it to them. Give it to them. Oh, sorry.
Let me know when you finish. So, no, for a man to understand what he wants and needs, he first needs to understand himself. Because if you don't know who you are, and not even just for a man, but just for an individual, if you don't know who you are, then what ends up happening is that you settle for anything, or you go for everything. Because
they're trying to test everything, so they find out exactly what you want.
You don't understand, what exactly you're looking for.
Then I would say you shouldn't really be dating until you know what you want.
Yeah, that's the logical.
But then
behind it.
The other side of the argument is you don't know what you want until you've dated.
There's logic behind that, but then trial and error gets really, really messy. It doesn't really do anyone any good. I think, generally speaking, a lot of men, when they're looking for potential partners, it's like, alright, cool, you should be looking at, is this woman going to be someone I want to share the rest of my life with? So, number one, the friendship element is paramount. It's paramount because the love, the all of that kind of stuff is great, and the physical attraction and all that stuff is great. But you have to generally say friendship, like, is that there? Then at the same time, it's like, alright, cool, where are you going in life and where am I going in life, and are we going in the same direction, purpose? So I think you need to have an understanding of their purpose, and have an understanding of your purpose, and have an understanding, how can I, as an individual, contribute to where you're going? So
what are like some of the qualities then that you are specifically looking for then? So you said they should be your best friend. So obviously, yeah, you got, because if you marry someone that ain't your best friend, if you're with someone that ain't your best friend, you're kind of like on the sinking sand. It's not gonna work. They say marry your best, not just marry someone because you love them, because love is, it's not, well, I'm gonna say it's kind of fickle, But if you marry someone who's your best friend, someone you can wake up and be like, you know what, I like you as a person. Though you annoy me, I like you. I don't mind waking up to see your face because I like you as a person. So that's why you gotta marry your best friend. So what other qualities is there that you're looking for there?
So this is the thing, okay, before I even answer that question, I think people then need to get an understanding of the difference between preferences and prerequisites. With a prerequisite, so like logically speaking, for you to do, speaking of GCSE, so for you to do like A-level maths, a prerequisite to A-level maths is you having to have done and passed GCSE maths. You have to. Yeah, so GCSE maths is a prerequisite to A-level maths. Whereas a preference is like, you know, for you to do psychology, you might be like, oh, you could have done English, but even if you haven't done English, we'll still let you do the subject, A-level psychology. So when you're looking at an individual, you've got to understand, okay, what is a preference and what's a prerequisite?
Bingo, I've got you now.
Do you understand?
I've got
so,
you, yeah. Okay.
And most people then make the mistake of placing what should be in the prerequisite box and place it in the preference box, and vice versa. So for example, a preference may be, oh, you may like your partner to be a certain physical build. That shouldn't be a prerequisite because you know, all beauty is fleeting and physical demeanor can change and blink from the light. So instead of putting it as a prerequisite, put it as a preference. Whereas for me personally, I think, okay, cool, like you need to be saved, you need to be in the faith, you need to have an understanding of the gospel and live your life in a way that is in accordance to that. That's a prerequisite. That's something that's mandatory. That's something that cannot be. You can't shake. You can't shake it. So I think most people, when they're looking for potential partners, they're getting the preferences and the prerequisites and the things in each box mixed up. So it just makes you're looking for something that you can't find or is not meant to be found in that way. Because there are certain things that you just build. You have to build together. Like
a lot of women do that as well. A lot of women will be like, oh, I've got this massive list of things that I want in a man. I know this is what men really want, but us ladies, we do all the time. I've done it. I had a list of about 50. But it wasn't a list that I did in prayer. It was just a list, like, and my list was deep, my list was like physique, everything, but you know what? My list was everything that I'm not, which is a joke. How you ask me for something that you're not, you know? And so I did my list again, kind of. And I have like 5 boxes that you would say are like your your what?
Prerequisites.
That's a hard word. Prerequisites. Ah, I said it. Yay, me. Okay. I have basically don't shade me. I feel like you're about to shade me. I have 5 boxes, that a man must fill. It was he has to be God-fearing, he has to be prayerful, he has to be hardworking, and I actually put in brackets, Lord, I never wanna what I do, I put in brackets next to that, I never wanna go a day without food or drink, basically. Like he has to be hardworking. He has to bring in that bread, I'm not, by bread, I don't mean like, he has to be rich, Hovis.
Sorry.
You're a joke, man. I don't mean he has to be like filthy rich, but what I mean is that he just has to be hardworking. You can't be lazy because a lazy man is a poor man. You're not going to reap any money, you're not going to reap anything. We're going to die, basically, because there's no food in the house, okay? That is it. Even though I know I'll be working, you need to be the breadwinner. So it's got to be hardworking. What's the other two?
So, pause, question.
Here we go. Is it time this on me
now?
No,
okay. So would it be a massive issue if you were earning, let's say, 15 to 20 grand more than your husband?
Never. Would not be an issue. It'll be an issue if he's not working. And that's my truth. I want to work, and I am going to work, and I'm going to have my own, which is going to be hours. But at the same time, I want my man to work. I don't care if you're, this is what a stereotype of the lower rank of jobs, even though they get paid a lot. I don't care if you're a dustbin cleaner. But you need to work. Man must work. Point blank, period.
So, because one of the things that men want, they want to, not even in an egotistical kind of way, but we want to be able to provide for our wives. Provide for your women,
But if you're earning less than me, that don't mean that you're not a provider.
But he's not the breadwinner.
That's no. Just because you're earning less than me doesn't mean that my respect for you should be any less. You are a man. If he's working, he's not a lazy man. And you're now going to say, oh, but I'm earning 20k and he's only earning 10. Who are you? In a minute, you could lose your job. In a minute, you could be made redundant. So, you know, anything can change. This life, we've got like 95, 100 plus years, you know, if we're lucky. If God really blesses us. So anything can change during those years. So why am I now going to look down on you?
So,
I can't remember what my two are.
don't worry, no problem. So, Spanner, I want to throw in the works.
About looks.
Why is looks not one of those 5 boxes?
The reason why is because, okay, I won't lie, it's on the list, yeah.
It wasn't in your...
It's on the 5. I really like someone because of their personality, and they weren't that cute. So I'm like 70% a personality chick, and I think men should be that way too. And then 30% looks. I'm not saying you look like Morris Chestnut. I love him, but I'm just saying, Morris Chestnut is fine. Okay. Really.
Yeah, which is the point I'm about to make. I think physical attraction is important.
So you put it in a box.
I wouldn't say that. Oh, this is the thing. This is where people get it wrong. They put it as number 1 priority, or they put it as, you know, up there. I'm like,
yeah.
Don't ignore it. Don't pretend and say, oh yeah, I'm a person. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself.
I mean, you're not lying to yourself, because obviously you have to be kind of attracted to the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Because if you're waking up to some donkey face in the morning, like, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, here we go. If you have to get drunk every night to sleep with them, yeah, sorry, that's a problem, of course.
And
but
the thing is, people, and the mistake, I know a lot of people make, a lot of guys make as well, because there's so much social pressure. So you want, speaking as a man, most men, they feel very proud when they're with their woman and other men are looking at their woman.
That's wrong.
No. Because
that
it's
is
like,
not good.
Hold on. Because it's like, yo, yes, this is my woman, but this is my woman.
But is that a good thing?
You can appreciate, because you're then, it's almost like a validation. So it's like,
I don't know how I feel about
No. Because women do the same thing as well. But it's like, oh, okay, you can acknowledge that I'm with yes, this is the woman that I'm with. Some men, not all men, and it's not to different degrees.
Yeah.
But then, because they create this in their mind and they want other men to validate their relationship by appreciating their woman either to them or to their woman or whatever, they then now go and say, oh, I need my woman to be attractive to all men.
That's the baddest.
That's
the baddest, basically. She needs to have the baddest.
That kind of pressure is then there. It's like, okay, cool, I find them attractive, but they may not. So then you create this thing, it's like, okay, by what standards are you now? Yeah. And that's, sometimes you just have to be like, no, forget what the world says or what other people say. It's like, what is it with you and this person, and if that's the thing, then that's the thing. So that's something that you need to kind of, individually, you need to kind of get past. But yeah, physical attraction should not be ignored.
But it shouldn't be on the top of the list.
Yeah, it shouldn't, because
that's the thing.
Again, so many examples where people say, oh, this person, they're beautiful to look at, but there's no substance, there's no depth.
Yeah, it's very true. You want a woman with brains too, of course. And you think to yourself,
oh, what a waste. Like, it's because there's no depth. Guys or girls, the flip side, doesn't matter, not just from one perspective, in both directions. Even if you can converse, you then have to think to yourself, okay, cool, can this person add, again, like we said, this person will build me, am I going to be challenged by them to be engaging? I'm just saying every conversation needs to be mad deep, like you're just discussing, like, just...
But you should be able to at least talk about what's going on in current affairs.
Current affairs and just whatever, just be able to have weighty dialogue, but then at the same time, you need to be able to laugh. And then what else do you mean?
Respect.
I think there's certain things that just go without saying. Like, a man has to respect his woman, period. Like, that goes without saying. And I think the only way that a woman will respect a man is if, number one, if a man respects himself and carries himself in a way that commands, respect from his woman. Yeah. But then at the same time, he's able to love, protect, cherish, and provide for her in a way that she has no choice but to.
What's a word?
Yeah, because it's true. If a man is loving, protecting, cherishing, and providing for a woman, why would she not respect you? Like, she has no reason not to. She's like, I really want to not respect you, but you're doing everything right, so might as well.
So yeah, Guys, you heard it here. What men? Well, okay, I had no clue what this actually was because we was meant to talk about.
We spoke about what men want.
Yeah, we have talked about what men want. Then you tried to lay it on me. And then it flipped into, okay, what women want and our list. And then it's, basically this is just general chit chat. Thank you for coming on Living Like Lulu. And until next time, stay blessed, stay happy. Bye.